didn't see that just now?
I was in the bathroom screaming like a little girl.
Yo, you got gorillas in your house, bro.
Oh, it's Halloween, bro. I don't
Is
know what
it?
you're talking
Yo,
about.
that was the scariest thing. Where'd he go?
Don't be spooky.
I'm scared right now. Where'd he go, though?
I don't see no one here, man.
Yo.
You nervous about the podcast? Because we live right now.
We live.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Wow. Week 6 is here. Fancy plug.
Fancy plug with the swap.
Craig.
Don't do that.
We here again. It's almost a half a season is gone. If you're 0-5 right now, then you're it's probably your last game of being serious. So if not,
I'm 0-5 in my league.
You know, I was kind of saying that to you. So
Yeah.
good luck, man. Are you gonna win here, man?
I made some big trades though.
Dude,
I got to win out.
hope it works out.
I mean, the 6th place person right now is sitting at 2 wins.
Okay.
So
okay.
I'm 2 games behind.
You're 2 games behind.
And I have to play that person.
Okay.
So I'm all right.
It's all about your points too. As long as you keep. Listen. Let's say this: if you're 0-5 and if you go 0-6, don't ever quit a fantasy. I mean, nobody likes that guy who just stops playing and don't do anything because it messes up the league for everybody else.
Yeah.
All right? So just keep trying, especially because it's all about points too. Because
exactly
if you tie, have the most points, then you're in. So never die, man. Goonies never die. Know that? Know that?
I like it. Like we're doing plugs and unplugs here, right?
Yes, we are. Plugs and unplugs. Yes, sir. You want to go first?
I'll go. Let me get the marker. My plug is Kirk Cousins. I like Kirk Cousins this week against San Francisco. He the past 2 weeks he went for 220 and 2 TDs. Hold on, bro. This guy, bro. It's like I fucking talked to a goddamn wall.
Yeah. So I don't know what just happened right there, but greetings everybody. Schwab talking. This is your commercial brought to you by the Fifth Quarter Productions. If you need a trainer, contact the best trainer in the world, Brad Jones, and he'll get you right. Other than that, here's Craig. He's back. I just had a little commercial.
I saw the gorilla you were talking about.
You saw him?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, is he crazy?
Who'd you go with, plug?
I didn't go with anybody. I thought you was. Are you done?
Well, the stat line I had for him, he went for 3 T. Are we still there?
He scared the shit out of you, huh?
What?
He scared the shit out of you.
Yeah, bro, I saw him over there. So last week against Oakland, he had 3 TDs. The week before that, he had 2 TDs. So he plays the San Francisco 49ers, who is terrible, versus the 49ers. And my unplug, I'll go unplug too.
Go ahead, brother.
I'm going to go Big Ben. We've been unplugging him a lot, I believe.
You've been, yes. He's been unplugged. I'm done with him.
6 interceptions in 2 games. That is scary.
I'm done with him.
He can't make up his mind if he wants to retire or play.
Or not.
Yes.
Or if he still has it or not.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm kind of iffy on the whole Big Ben thing. 6 interceptions in 2 games is no good. He is playing the Kansas City. Yeah, and that Arrowhead is bad. Now, I do like Pittsburgh in the game a whole lot, but I don't like Big Ben.
Can you trust Big Ben? You can't trust Big Ben.
I don't like Big Ben in the game.
I dropped him in my league.
He is droppable.
I'm done with him. I'm done. And I don't even have a quarterback.
That game is.
I have Russell Wilson.
That game's gonna be pound game.
I can't take any more of Big Ben. He's gonna go off only because I dropped him. Anything so, but I'm done. He is not it for me anymore.
Yo, is there a gorilla back there again? Let me see real quick. Hold on. This gorilla.
My next plug is Matt Ryan. In his last 5 games after the bye week, he's averaging 260 yards passing, but he has 12 touchdowns and only 4 picks. If we average that out, he's throwing two touchdowns a game and barely a pick. So as I just said, he's coming off a bye. Julio Jones is back healthy. Sanu's not healthy. I get it. But Taylor Gabriel, I like him as a sleeper. Austin Hooper is a good one, but I feel like it's Julio's time. Since he didn't score, again, I'm a gambling man, so I'm definitely going with him. Hey, man.
I'm back again.
You good? You
This
got
time
him?
I hooked him.
You beat him up now?
He was big, but I thought, how you know it?
Everything's good
Hit him with
now.
the doot.
All right, you see how I was. Cause I mean, that scared me.
I wasn't scared, by the way.
Oh, I was.
Oh, Matt Ryan, you plug in?
Yeah, man. And my unplug is Jared Goff. If we don't remember, I was very high on Jared Goff. In the beginning of the year, I'm still high on him, but it's all about matchups.
Tough matchup this week.
Matchup. He played the Seattle defense last week, and he had 7 points. He had. Again, he had 7 points in fantasy. So
As
imagine
a quarterback?
As a quarterback, that's horrible. And now he's going against the best pass D in the league in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were
Saxonville.
I didn't think they were real, but man, they are real. All right.
You know what's crazy?
Go ahead.
I drafted Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And I got made fun of.
Did you?
So I released them.
I was high on them. I was very high on them, and then I just couldn't. For some reason, I just couldn't do it.
Jacksonville. And then they did Jacksonville.
Exactly. But one here's a crazy stat though. They allow on average five fantasy points a game to a quarterback.
That's crazy.
For Jacksonville, 5 points a game, average.
That's nuts.
It's only one quarterback had a good game, and that was DeMarcus Mariota, and that was 10.
That was like week 2, I think.
Anybody, so it's official now. Anybody that plays at Saxonville, don't do it. Drag us next.
Who am I got? Mine is
Dougie.
Mr. Dougie Martin, man. He's back. After suspension, he's looking healthy. He went for 74 yards last week and a TD against the hard-nosed Arizona. That last week was against New England. This week he plays against Arizona. Arizona is not great against the run. With a fresh Doug Martin, Tampa Bay's looking real hungry out there. They need the run game for them to be successful. I like Doug Martin a whole lot this week. He's definitely a fantasy plug for me if I had him. And my next one is going to be my unplug.
Oh my gosh.
Todd Gurley. I like Todd Gurley. He really surprised me all year. Last week he had a rough game, going for 43 yards against Seattle with a fumble. And we just got done talking about...
Should have scored, though.
Yeah. I saw that one.
Should have scored.
Yeah. But still, the fumble is scary. And this week he's playing against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And man, I see that score being really low. It's a conference game. Is it? Wait. No. Who do they play? I'm bugging. It's not a conference game. But it's going to be like a conference game because over there in the West Coast, they do not put up points. San Fran don't put up points. Seattle doesn't put up points. None of those teams put up points.
Who they playing?
They play, I just said the Jags. Jacksonville.
Yeah. No, they're not.
So, yes, they are.
I mean, no, they're not in the division.
No, they're not at all. No, I was completely messed up. I'm looking at my last week's stats.
So you can a run on Jacksonville. I got Gurley in a lot of leagues, so I'm a little biased, but I feel like they're gonna get him going a lot more. But if Seattle showed him the blueprint on how to stop Gurley, then
exactly
he's gonna be in the long run. Hope you're wrong.
The 43 yards last week, I'm basing on that. And Jacksonville has been playing, like you said, lights out against quarterbacks, but also against runs too.
They are. I expect them to load the box and just their cornerbacks are.
Because he's not going to be doing nothing.
Jared Goff. He might be going golfing that day. You never know. My running back plug is C.J. Anderson. He's surprisingly averaging 22 touches a game.
I like C.J., man.
In a season. He's playing the Giants. I feel like the Giants being 0-5, losing every receiver that's known. Defense too. They're 0-5, flying all the way to Denver to play a primetime game. I feel like there's no motivation. They're not going to be motivated at all. Why play? 0-5, you lost Odell. He can't even dance for you no more. So, it's like they're just going to be going through the motions, all right? They're not a good run defense at all. So I feel like the game's going to get out of hand quick, and they're going to just feed feed the run. And C.J. Anderson is going to have a great day. And more on him later on. My unplug is AP. Let me tell you something right now. Anybody that was let me tell you something right now. Anybody that was excited about this, anybody that has AP on the bench, they're excited. Yes, he's going to the Cardinals. Yes, he's going to be the AP of old. Stop it, 5. Okay, stop it. He's not going to be that. Cardinals' offensive line is horrible. Yes, Chris Johnson sucks. Yes, I get it. But you cannot run behind a line who's trash. And also, he just got there. He's not going to get 20 touches a game. And also, another thing, the coach even said that he's not playing third down. So basically, he's a 2-down back. And if they're down, he's not going to be in the game at all.
Not at all.
At all. And they're playing Tampa Bay. Patrick Peterson's hurt. So I feel like Tampa Bay is going to be up all game, which means where's AP going to fit in? He might be a better long term, but right now, do not start him. Yeah. Please don't do it. I know it's AP. I know you want to see the old AP, but unfortunately, week 6, he's not it. I'll tell you that. So I'm sorry.
I gotta figure out if I can spell his name yet.
Oh my gosh.
Is it E or I?
I.
Thank you. Adam Thielen. Can't spell his name yet. Still got him in every league. Still can't spell him. With Diggs out against the Packers, I really like Thielen a whole lot. He's been averaging he has at least 5 catches in every game. He's due for a touchdown. With Diggs out, they're going to have to throw the ball, and they're going to have to throw it to the receivers, and he knows how to get open. He's the man for this week over with the Vikings. Case Keenum, like we discussed in earlier this week, he's throwing the ball, and they have trust in him to throw the ball. I like Thielen a whole lot this week with Diggs out. My unplug is Mr. Randall Cobb.
Corner.
Yeah, corner on the Cobb, man. He's been disappointed this week against the Cowboys. He only had 29 yards. Cowboys defense is not good. I'm the first one to admit it.
Time, right?
It's not about time, man.
It's about time.
And then against the Bears, he only had 44. He did have a TD, but against the Vikings this year, they have a stingy. This week, they have a stingy defense. It doesn't look like Cobb's really the go-to. Devontae Adams or even Jordy Nelson are the guys.
Man over there.
And now that they're establishing the run, that's even cutting back more on passing, which means Cobb is going to be cut into his passing game. For this week, I'm staying away from Cobb. If I were you, I would do the same thing. Minnesota, don't want to mess against the defense.
Yeah, he's not the Cobb of old, where he's getting a 10 catches, a 9 catches a game for $130.
Yeah,
he's done. He's done doing that. My plug of the day is Golden Tate. Yeah, he had one good game. And, he's supposed to be a PPR machine and everything. He had one good game. I know I haven't been a big league. But I think it's time this time. He's playing the Saints. And in his career, in his last 3 games with the Saints, he has 24 catches for 344 yards and 4 touchdowns. And that's the last 3 games. So we average that out. That's 8 catches a game for 110 yards and a touchdown. So basically, it sounds like he's money in the bank to me. Stafford is going to feed him. The Saints have one good cornerback, but he plays the outside. And Golden Tate is in the slot. So he should have a good game. So that's money in the bank right there.
Also with that, the over-under on that is 50.
50?
That's
wow.
That means they're going to score a whole lot.
Ooh, that changed the game at FanDuel.
Yes.
Ooh, Jesus
50.
Christ.
As 50. Of now, it's 50.
50? I like it.
That's a lot. So that means they're going to be scoring. Golden Tate's a good person to plug in.
All right. So I might have egg on my face on this one. But I'm going to do it. Somebody has to do it. So I'm going to do it. All right? Amari Cooper. All right. This guy right here. This guy right here. Let me tell you something. He literally had just one good game. Literally had one good game. At least in drops with 7.
Thank God you don't get minus for that.
He's been under 10 yards receiving in 3 games. Did you know that? You know that?
I have him. I have.
Do you?
I'm benching him this week.
It's really sad. It has to be a psychological thing. It has to be like him now. He's like, I think I can do it. I think I can. I think I can. A bye week. He needs a bye week bad, or go see a sports psychologist because it's all in his head.
If you need one
at this point,
Coop, I got you, bro. I'll talk you whatever you need to be talked to.
All right, I come to the plug. It will get you. He's playing the Chargers, and realistically, they have a great cornerback. Actually, in their last meeting, last year, week 15, Casey Hayward held Cooper to one catch for 24 yards.
It's a division game too, man.
Yeah, division game too. And Casey Hayward is the third best cover corner in the league. So every number is looking down on him. But I bet you that since I got him on the bus list, he's probably gonna have a great game. But hey, I guess if he does, then I guess it was me that did it, right?
For me, this is definitely unplugged, especially if Carr doesn't play.
Yeah, he's supposed to play.
He's supposed to play, and I mean, I'm still not playing him.
I think Carr is rushing back though.
Yeah.
Honestly, because EJ Manuel looks terrible.
Yeah.
And the Raiders lost the last 3, so I think he's rushing back. So, it's tough, but it's hard to sit Cooper. But if you had the guts to do it, I'll do it.
Yeah. I'm benching him, that's for sure. Finally, another Jet. I think we've been using his name a lot.
NSJ?
ASJ.
Oh.
Sorry. ASJ, Ostafarian
Jenkins.
They're playing New England this week. That game's supposed to be, I think it's 10.5 right now, or maybe even more.
Yeah.
So it looks like New England's going to pull away from the game.
Mm-hmm.
And so the Jets are going to be passing a lot. He's going to be the one that gets the ball. His stat line the past 3 games are 5, 4, and 6 receptions with 31, 46, and 29 yards, but with a TD. So he's been getting a lot of looks from McCown, and that's going to be good this week because, again, the Patriots aren't very good against tight ends.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the rank is right now, but I know they're not great. So, with this being said, he's a big target. McCown looks like he's been slinging the ball a whole lot. And if Jets even want to be in the game, they're going to have to feed him the ball.
He's our only a focal point, so.
Yeah.
Literally. Your boy.
Martellus Bennett. I still don't like him to this day. No, I'm kidding. I like Martellus. I don't like Jared Cook. I would unplug him. He had a rough 3 games, 3 receptions, 6 receptions, and last week 3 receptions. It's not great. His stat line is 12 yards, 39, and 53 yards. Not great numbers coming from a Packers type of player, especially one who Aaron Rodgers loves kind of going to his tight end in certain situations. They play, who do they play again this week? The Vikings. Another tough game. I'm staying away from both receivers, Cobb and Bennett. It's just a tough matchup for them. I do like the Vikings a lot this week. I don't know if they're going to win the game, but I like them to keep the score a whole lot down. And if you don't do nothing against the Cowboys, we have a weak defense.
About time.
I don't see you doing much against.
Say that.
I don't see you doing much against those Vikings linebackers.
And he's like the 5th in the pecking order. You got Jordy, you got Cobb, you got Adam, you got the running backs. So.
If you see Cobb not doing anything this week, don't think he's going to be doing anything this week.
My tight end plug is the rookie, Evan Ingram.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, he's second amongst tight ends in targets. So Eli looking for him. He's played a no-fly zone in Denver, and historically they suck against the tight end. They're actually the 25th against the tight ends. So it's looking like an Evan Ingram game. It's hard to double team a tight end because there's so much space. It's easier to do an outside receiver. So
there's no one over there.
Yeah, literally. It's just the only way to exploit them is going with the tight end. So I like Ingram a lot.
I like it too, especially with all those receivers going down.
Yeah. And my unplug is my breakout. I tight end of the year. I was so high on Evan Ingram.
Ebron.
I'm sorry, Ebron. Sorry, Eric Ebron. I was so high on him. Like it really is sad how he's such a bum. It really is sad. He's been such a bum that Darren Fells had to a touchdown last week.
Yeah.
Darren Fells, okay? Like, come on. He had one catch for 6 yards last week, all right? And then what's even worse is he has one game over 10 points in fantasy.
Oof.
And in the other 4 games, he has combined
10.
2 points.
That's terrible.
A combined 2 points. In standard leagues. The PPR is like 4 points.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's not much.
it's basically drop him. It's like, it's time to drop him. You know, he's maybe the most athletic tight end. We get it. But in the NFL, it's all about your brain too. All right, you can't just rely on your athleticism. You have to actually watch film and get right. And Ebron is not right. Drop him. Don't start him. Go away with him. It's all good.
Yeah, I don't really like Ebron either. This week I'm gonna give you some picks that I like. Pittsburgh at Kansas City. Again, that's -4 for Kansas City, their favorite. I'm going to go with Pittsburgh on this one. If they do lose, I see them lose by a field goal, which is only 3 points. So take Pittsburgh in that game. Colts at Titans. Titans are favorite 6.5. If Mariota is not playing on Monday Night Football, best believe the Colts are going to win that game. They did not look good. The Titans did not look good without Mariota at all. He is game time decision, and I don't really like that knowing going into Sunday with a quarterback game time decision on Monday. To me, it doesn't seem like he's going to play, but stay tuned. Even if he does play, that's still a toss-up for me. 6.5 is a lot, especially against the Titans that are not really that good. I like the Colts in this one. The next one I got Lions at Saints. Saints are favored 4.5. I don't know why or how. I mean, I guess they're playing in the Saints. The dome gets loud and whatnot. But the Lions play tough D in the fourth quarter, and Mr. Comeback Stafford is going to be slinging it in the fourth quarter. I would take the Lions in that game. And the one I like the most is Bears at Baltimore. Baltimore is home, and they're only favored 6.5. I see them winning by more than at least 10 points. So take Baltimore in that game.
I hear you. Hope so. All the bookies. Get them. That's all for y'all. It's time. It's time for the Schwab's FanDuel picks. I'm gonna keep it real.
This is low.
This. I have all shocks of the week. I'm going through FanDuel, and I'm looking at these prices, and I'm looking at these players in my gut. I really like 3 cheap players, and then I think the other ones stack Julio, stack Antonio Brown, stack Brady. stack them because you're gonna be able to fit them if you believe me and go with these guys. So I'm gonna do it. The first one at 5,900.
Who we got?
Mark Ingram at 5,900. No AP, so he has nothing to worry about with that right there. They're coming off their bye, so you know they're going to feed him. Alvin Kamara is there. Yes, he is. But he's more of a third down back.
Yeah.
Pass catcher back. Again, the line is 50, you said?
Yeah.
50 over under 50. So, which means that there's going to be too much offense going on.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to get at least 20 carries, at least.
Yeah.
He's mind free. Don't forget, last year he was a top 10 running back in the league. So, I like him a lot at 5,900. You can fit a lot of players with him.
Yeah.
All right. At 4,900, I'm going cheap at running back. I'm going cheap. Theo Riddick at 4,900 was another surprise. Again, what's the over under? 50-50. All right. So someone has to score. It can't be all Abdullah.
They don't run the ball that well.
They don't run the ball at all. The offensive coordinator actually came out and said that they have to give Riddick more touches. Yes, he's been doing bad. Yes, that's why he's at 4,900. But if the coach talks, I think they're going to do it. I think they know that he's one of the best players, so they're going to have to feed him a lot. It's half point a PPR, so you're getting the credit for that. So I like Riddick a lot, especially at 4,900. He only needs 12 points of his value. But I think this might be his breakout game to go with him. And then at the minimum,
Who could this be?
a lot of people ain't gonna know who it is.
I might not. Cardio?
Ricardo Lewis. Ricky Ricardo.
Oh.
Ricardo Lewis at 4,500. That stuck out to me a lot. I like him a lot. Playing the Texans with Kevin Hogan in the game. His last game, as soon as he came into the game, he had a 4 catches for 71 yards. And Kevin Hogan's career passing, he has 31 passing attempts. 9 of them went to Ricardo. So it's like a 40% chance that he's throwing to Ricardo.
Yeah.
And fantasy, and FanDuel, all you need is opportunity. And 4,500 seems like a joke to me. It really does. I'm all in. Again, if you can fit all 3 of these, just imagine who you can have. You can have Brady, Julio, Antonio Brown, Evan Ingram. You can be stacked everywhere. So I like Ricardo Lewis a lot this time.
I like that too.
He might. All he needs is 10. Really, all he needs is 10. But I feel like he's going to score against the Texans. They're 14th, the worst, I guess, to pass.
Passing, yeah.
So again, it's all about opportunity. So do it. So right here, that's not even a quarter of your budget.
Not
so
that's
good
perfect.
luck. If they go off, Schwab told you. I like it.
Well, that wraps it up for this week.
Wraps it up with this week.
Thank God for a bye for the Cowboys. We desperately needed that.
Ziggy.
It's a good week for me. Zeke getting suspended. Finally, right? For you,
Finally came.
For you Cowboy haters.
Mm-hmm.
But he is appealing it, so don't jump the gun too quickly.
Did you watch that Thursday game?
What game was it?
Oh, what game was it? Oh, what game was it? Oh, what game was it?
I'm leaving, bro.
Oh, Eagles, baby. Number 1 in NFC. Eagles all day. We out here. We really out here, man.
Your love is fading.